So I move in with him doing the sales, and then I step up the videos a little bit in his house. I get a ring light, I get a camera, I get a microphone. I teach myself to edit on Adobe Premiere. Now the videos are stepping up. Now I'm waking up before work. I'm jumping rope in underwear, playing music in his backyard. And then the neighbor said, like, I got to stop doing that because his kid is watching me in the underwear. He doesn't like that. And the music's too loud and it's too early. It's 7 a.m. I'm jumping around. So I'm waking up, I'm jumping rope, and I'm writing for an hour. I'm doing the morning pages. I did the 3 pages, stream of consciousness. I'm writing every single day. And then on Friday, I'm going to my buddy Gio's house. We're smoking pot. I don't smoke pot anymore, but we're smoking pot back then.
Yeah, great.
I'm smoking pot with him. I'm telling him all the jokes. And then he's, telling me what he thinks. And then we find the one for this week. I go home, I film it, I edit it myself, and I put it out. I think video number 4 went crazy viral.
Okay.
Like millions of views on TikTok.
Okay.
What was the premise of the video?
I use an accent.
Okay.
I use an accent when I feel uncomfortable. If I go to a supermarket and I don't know where the ketchup is, I can't go up to someone and go, hey, where's the ketchup? They go, what the hell?
Yeah.
Go find it. But if I go into the supermarket and I go, excuse me, do you know where is the ketchup
How do you say?
for the papitas? And then they go, oh yes, we'd love to help you.
Oh, wow.
So I did that, and that went crazy. I did a part 2. That was back when you're learning that, okay, do the same thing again.
Yeah.
And then I did a bunch of these videos, and I think it was like an earlier video that happened, which was I hate the club. I don't miss the club. The club is the money Olympics. It's a bunch of people rooting for you to make a financially irresponsible decision.
Yes.
So I make that video, and Miami people really like it.
Yeah.
And then I get a call from a girl that I knew from Getty's, and she goes, I'm working with this Instagram account in Miami. Do you think that you could,
do some content?
do a meeting and do some content for them? And I'm like, I would love to. I do the meeting. I tell them I'll do the videos for them. And I go, and there's one idea I have, but if I tell you the idea, you have to let me do it. You can't take my idea and give it to someone else. And the guy's like, okay, whatever. And then I go, you know how Dave Portnoy tries pizza? We're in Miami. I would like to go to all of the best cafeterias and try croquetas. And the guys, he loved it. He goes, oh, that's an idea. Like, he did that. He smacked the guy. He smacked the guy. That's when I knew I had him.
Oh, classic.
These 2 guys, he smacks the guy. And I'm like, okay, I got him. And so I start making these videos for them. The people hate me on the account. My mom makes an Instagram for her dog and starts responding to the people.
Sure.
The whole thing.
Yeah.
But now I have a job.
Yeah.
And I'm working the 2 jobs at the same time. And then I tell the guy, I go, you got to give me $500 a week so I can quit my other job.
Yes.
He goes, fine, but you're going to have to be the creative director of the whole page.
Oh.
So now I'm literally doing everything for the page. I'm up 24 hours a day. I'm updating the stories. I'm doing an ad with Headquarter Toyota. I'm going to Toyota. I'm figuring out the ad. I'm producing the ad. I'm writing the lines.
This is great.
I'm doing all of this.
Yeah.
This is a great way to learn everything.
Exactly. So I'm like learning. I'm learning as I go, pretending like I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
It's powerful.
Stay tuned for more Armchair Expert, if you dare.
And then at this time, this comedian, Tim Dillon, he says he's going to Miami, and I had met him in passing in New York, and I sent him a DM. I go, I see you're in Miami. I work for this account. We've met before. Do you mind if I open for you? And he said, I don't care. And then I took that to the club, and I go, he doesn't care. Come on, let me do it. They let me do it. And then Tim goes, why don't we go on the road?
Oh.
So now,
Great.
So now I'm touring with him, living in Miami. I have making $500 a week, $2,000 a month. My cousin is also living in Miami. He goes, why don't we move into an apartment together? I go, that sounds like fun. We move into an apartment together. I'm paying $1,000 in rent. We have this nice little apartment in Miami. Now I'm like, okay, I moved out. I have a thing now. This is going great. Now I'm working that job full time. At the same time, I figure out that this other guy I knew was working at a YouTube channel. I go, let me write for you at the YouTube channel. He goes, I'll see what I can do. They start giving me $200, I think, per video that I did with him. So now I'm driving up to Boca to do that with him once a week, writing with him for 4 or 5 hours for $200. Now I'm making a little bit of money. I'm on the road. I'm doing the thing. And then I find another guy at this comedy show, and he's like, I want to do stand-up. And I go, let me write your stand-up. I'll help you write your stand-up. We'll sit down. I'll interview you. He's a rich guy. He had just sold his company, and he wants to do stand-up. I go, I'll sit down with you in your apartment. I'll write down stuff that I think is interesting about you. We'll make you some jokes. And so he's giving me $200 as well.
Okay.
So now I'm 200 bucking it.
Yeah.
200 bucking
That's
it
the
here
way
and
to
there.
do
You're building a quilt out of $200.
Out of $200. And then Tim Dillon, this guy, he comes out, and then at the same time, I start opening for this guy, Mark Vieira, this Puerto Rican comic. He's taking me on the road a little bit. And then at the same time, Gilbert Gottfried, I get hit up through a friend of a friend to open for Gilbert. So now I'm opening for a few guys.
Yeah.
I'm doing stand-up in Miami.
Yeah.
I'm traveling a bit. And Tim Dillon tells me, if you don't move back to New York, I can't keep you as my guy, because I need you to be working. I need you to be active. And in Miami, there's just not enough for you to be active. So when he tells me that, I'm like, all right, I have to figure it out. And thank God I have another friend that I call, and I'm like, hey man, are you thinking about going to New York? He goes, you know what? I am. And he has family money, and he's a very, very close friend of mine. And then he starts sending me apartments, and I'm like, oh no. Oh no.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Yeah.
He keeps going, we'll figure it out. And then I'm like, no, you don't understand. We're at two very different places in our life.
Yeah.
And ultimately, he lets me pay him very little money to
Oh,
sleep
that's
in
nice.
his
God
house
bless. Yeah.
for 1 year in New York. So I moved to New York. From New York, I'm doing the Zooms with the guy to write the stuff for $200. I'm doing the Zooms with the other guy to write the stuff for $200. I'm doing my videos from my bathroom because people can't know I'm not in Miami, because I'm doing a weekly news video about Miami. And those videos start to kind of take off while I do it on the toilet. I sit on the toilet. I thought that would be interesting.
Sure.
And people start to like the videos, and it's going better. And then every night I'm doing 5-6 shows in New York. I'm hosting all night. Hosting is the easiest thing to get if you want to, because nobody wants to host. So I'm like, I'll host every single show. So I'm hosting all these shows. And then Just for Laughs comes over to New York during this year, and they go, the club goes, you've been hosting so much, we want to put you into audition.
Wow.
So they put me down to audition. I audition for JFL. I get the callback. I get JFL, which is like a huge moment in my life. And I go to Canada for JFL. This is towards the end of the year. I'm figuring out, what am I going to do when my rich friend doesn't let me slay on his couch anymore?
Sure.
I'm going to go back to Bushwick. And I go to JFL. I go to Canada. At JFL, I finish my 6-minute set, and I meet a producer from SNL. They go, we loved your set. I go, fantastic, thank you.
I'm not ready for this. Continue.
Panic. And then they go, we'd like to see you in audition in New York. So I auditioned for the New York in like, I think it was UCB. And then a few weeks after that, I get a call back. My buddy's like, we have the apartment till September, or we had the apartment until way before that, actually. It was like we had it till August. And this is just when all this is going down. And I go, you gotta extend the lease. You can't do this to me right now. And he did it. He's just helping me. And I'm very grateful for him. My boy Cole, I was at his wedding. I spoke and everything. I love this guy. My sponsor. And so I do this thing at the UCB. I call my mom after. She goes, how'd it go? I go, I don't know, mom. I don't know. My mom's freaking out. My mom starts smoking cigarettes.
I'm going back to soccer,
I'm
Mom.
freaking out. And then I get a call back to go to the studio. I go to the studio and do it.
I've heard you retell it in 0 laughs, right?
Yeah, 0 laughs.
0 laughs.
Maybe I might have heard a cough. It could have been a laugh. I heard it sounded like a cough.
And then you ask someone else who would audition, like, hey, did they laugh? And they're like, yeah.
Uh-oh.
What could be scarier?
That's scary.
Yeah.
So at no point during it where you're like, I think I got a good shot.
No.
Right.
And then I get called back again for meetings with the writers, where you sit down and you talk to the writers. And they're like, what do you want to do here? And I'm like, I do the Latin stuff. And they're like, okay. And then I have those meetings. And then after the meetings, you sit in a room. They sit you down in this room, the people that were all called in for the meetings. And it's me, Devin Walker, Michael Longfellow, Molly Carney, and Chloe Trost. And we get this thing, and then they call one of us in to meet with Lauren.
Ooh,
and then Devin was first. I'll never forget it. And Devin goes in, talks to Lauren, comes out, and we go, so? He goes, I got it.
Wow.
And we're like, oh my God.
He tells you down.
Oh,
Says,
wow.
You got it, dude. This is amazing. We're freaking out.
But also, are you like, well, fuck?
There goes one slot.
You have to.
You feel like the slots are diminishing. For sure.
They are finite.
Right. And so I'm like, we're hugging him. We're like, it's amazing. He's like, all right, guys, bye. And we're like, okay, bye. He leaves. Now it's, 4 of us. And then I'm drawing. I'll never forget. I drew a boat. I was drawing a boat. I was so nervous. And then I go in, and Lauren tells me, like, we just start talking about the show, and who do you love from the show and all this stuff. And then he doesn't give me truly the feeling that I got it.
Right.
It wasn't clear.
Yeah.
He didn't say like, I'll see you soon.
Yeah.
See you in a bit. It was like, okay, good, nice to meet you. And I was like, and then I come out and they're like, so? And I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
And then then I walk out.
Oh,
and
no.
I call my mom and she's like, do you get it? I go, I don't know, Mom. I have no idea. She's like, oh my God, Marcello, these people. They don't tell us anything. Yeah. And then a couple weeks go by and you get the call where it's like all your agents.
Yeah.
And it's either yes or no. And they're offering you the spot on the cast.
And did you cry?
Yeah, I cried.
Yeah.
I called my mom. I cried.
Oh, was your
That
mom
was a good cry.
so happy?
Yeah. I mean, a job. She loves it when I get a job.
Of course,
Yeah.
but that specifically.
So that's it. That's the story.
Oh.